family. So here's one of the things I discovered. Oftentimes, we hinder our growth in moving forward simply because we're trying to live in yesterday's level of success or its failures. One of the two. Listen, man, you're locked into Let's Talk. I'm your host, Dr. Eric King. Remember to like, click, share, and follow. You also tune into the Impact Network broadcast. So it's right here. We bring you great podcasting for everyone. I told you Let's Talk was back in the building, so tell your mama then we're back. Matter of fact, tell her we on right now. Come on, tap in. Let's vibe out. Let's roll. So I think that we hinder our level of success simply because we're trying to live in a yesterday's anointing, so to speak, or yesterday's success, or yesterday's failure, and that hinder us from moving forward. So we can't process it because we're thinking I was successful on yesterday, so I'm gonna continue doing the same thing I've done yesterday and be successful today. But you can't stay in the same vein. You gotta be willing to reach for something different. You gotta be willing to experience some things. You gotta be willing to sacrifice. Yeah, that's a big word when they talk about success. We gotta be willing to sacrifice some things. We gotta be willing to put it all out there on the table. And so when the rubber meets the road, do you bet on you? Because if you don't bet on you when the rubber meets the road, there's a problem. And oftentimes we stay in that same vein of success because we're not really ready to bet on us. We think that this level of success was simply by happenstance. So I don't want to invest too much. I don't want to put too much out there because I may lose it. And if we're going to be successful in life, we're going to have to be willing to take a risk. And I'm the first one. I don't want to lose nothing. But I do understand the fact that sometimes in order for you and I to be successful in life, we gotta take a risk. We gotta lay it out there. We gotta put it all on the field. And believe in ourselves, bet on you. At the end of the day, make sure you're betting on you. Because oftentimes at the end of the day, we bet on everybody else except for us. We bet on name brand shoes. We bet on name brand clothing. We bet on name brand purses. We bet on name brand cars. And guess what? You have some ideas to create your own design. You have some ideas to create your own purse. You have some idea to create your own jewelry. But you don't really want to bet on you because I may lose it all. That's a chance you got to take. But what if you win it all? So that's the thing. I may lose it all, but I may win. What if you fail? Well, then you fail. You learn what to do different and try it again. All the things that we appreciate today, it comes through by failure. Someone had to fail over and over again in order for them to figure out what they needed to have done to make it work. And when they got it working, guess what? They didn't stop there. They kept improving the thing that they created. So it's the same thing with us. Just because you were successful yesterday, continue to improve. Continue to allow that to be your building block. Continue to allow the next level of success to be your building block, and so forth and so on. And even if you fail, allow that fail to be your building block, because it's going to teach you some things that you need to do different. It's going to teach you some things that you need to try different. But don't listen, man. You're locked into Let's Talk. I'm your host, Dr. Eric King. Remember to like, click, share, and follow. You also tune to the Impact Network broadcasters. Right here, we bring you great podcasts and everyone. I told Let's Talk was back in the building, so tell your mama then we're back. And like always, come on, say it with me. Whoop, put your whole chest in it. That's it. That's all. I'm out. Peace. Listen, remember to love someone. Love is needed. And please be kind. Deuces.